Hey guys, welcome back to Mr. News Reviews. It's wonderful to see your smiling faces. This is going to be a real quick one today. I got a box in the mail 2 days ago actually, but I've been so busy with school I haven't had enough time to open it yet. I've got some supplies. Someone reached out to me from the advertising department of Blackwing, which is a brand that I'm not super familiar with, but there is at least one item in this box that I am super excited about. Let's take a look at that. So this here is the box that was sent to me, and it has several things in it. Most of these things are things that I will review. You can stay tuned and hit the subscribe button if you want to see me review the Blackwing colored pencils. I'm actually going to compare these to a couple of other brands and do a little review to see what kinds of colored pencils I would recommend for different purposes. They also sent me these Blackwing 602 pencils. Now, my understanding is that these are basically just number 2 pencils with a fancy eraser. But again, I'm going to compare these to a couple of other pencil brands, and that'll be a separate video. And then these are erasers that they're replacement erasers for those pencils we just looked at. And this right here is what I have really been waiting for. This is the Blackwing one-step long point pencil sharpener. Now, sorry for the poor quality of this video. I'm recording in my garage here because I don't have anywhere else to go right now. My kids are asleep, taking a nap. But this is a nice box. Just the packaging on this box is fantastic. Now, this pencil sharpener is quite expensive. I'll leave links down in the description below for all of these supplies in case anybody wants to buy them. But this pencil sharpener I've been looking at for a while. Now, I have yet to find a pencil sharpener that does what I really want it to do. So this pencil sharpener hopefully will do everything I really want it to do. I haven't bought it yet because it's expensive, but they just sent me one, so I'm gonna try it and see. The best pencil sharpener up to this point that I have found is the Coom brand 2-step long point sharpener, and the reason I like that is because it does get a nice long point on the pencils, but it does take 2 steps, and the plastic is kind of flimsy. But this Blackwing pencil sharpener is supposed to be a lot more sturdy. I had to throw away my Coom pencil sharpener because it broke, the plastic broke, but this one's made of all metal. So hopefully, and also this is a 1-step. It's not a 2-step, it's a 1-step. So hopefully that will also make it a superior pencil sharpener. And by the end of this video, I'll tell you whether this is worth the money. All right, so first things first, I'm going to have to, well, does that just pull out? Oh, I don't even need a knife. That just pulls right out. And it's a nice foam inside the box there. And then the pencil sharpener has got a nice matte black metal finish. That right there is a sturdy pencil sharpener. There's the hole for the pencils to go in, and a metal canister, and there's the Blackwing brand in that shiny glossy black gloss on matte. I love that finish there. It's quite beautiful. Now, I'm already noticing this is getting fingerprints on it, and that, that's going to happen with anything like this, but let's take it open and see what's inside. Okay, so if you unscrew the cap, there's the sharpening blade, and then just an empty canister. Nothing else in it. It's interesting, there's these little notches. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but there's little notches. You can see it right here on the top of this, and on this pencil sharpening blade insert, it has little notches that go in the notches. It fits in there nice and snug, and then screws back on. Well, just from a cursory inspection, this is definitely sturdy, which is important for folks like me that have big hands. It fits in the hand quite nicely. So let's get some pencils out and try it and see. So I'm going to start with my go-to sketch pencil. This is a Dixon Ticonderoga. There's a lot of reasons why I like these pencils, but that's for another video. Right now, we're going to look and see how this broken pencil does in this pencil sharpener. That's a pretty nice job. Now it doesn't seem to be getting quite as sharp. Maybe if I do it a little bit more. Oh, never mind. Oh wow, yes, it's got a nice sharp point. This is exactly the kind of long point sharpening that I really like from the other sharpener that I showed at the beginning of the video, that Coombe sharpener. But this thing's never gonna break, never ever. And that was one step. It got that in one step instead of two. That Coombe one, you have to sharpen the wood first and then the lead, but this did all of that in one step. So I'm really happy with that so far. Let's try it with some other pencils. One of the best tests for this kind of sharpener is how does it handle colored pencils. So here I have some Prismacolor Premier colored pencils. These are notorious for breaking in pencil sharpeners. A lot of people have problems with these pencils and not being able to get a good sharpen on them. So I'm going to take one that's really dull here. Not only is it really dull, but the last time it was sharpened was with a short point sharpener. I mean it was a really short point. So let's see how this long point handle handles this Prismacolor pencil. Now I am not being gentle with this at all. I'm just sharpening it the same way I sharpened that last one. Oh my goodness, no breaking, nice sharp point. I think I'm in love. This is an amazing pencil sharpener. How have I never owned one of these before? I'm gonna do that again. Let me grab another pencil. If I can get through this whole tray of 12 pencils without a single tip breaking, then I'm gonna go buy another one of these. Oh man, it broke. Now, that is, Prismacolors are notorious for that, so I'm not gonna give that a knock against this pencil sharpener. This is still the best pencil sharpener I've ever used, and this pencil is very spongy feeling in my hand. So we're gonna try some more. I probably still will go pay for another one of these because this is still the most incredible pencil sharpener I've ever used. Uh-oh. Now, the broken chunk of that last colored pencil is still in here. So I got to get that out. Let's see how this works. If I untwist this and well, now it's not wanting to come out. Did I do something wrong? Okay, there it goes. I wonder, okay. Oh, maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's just full. It's got shavings all the way up to the top. Maybe that's why the blue pencil broke. You can see right here, there's shavings kind of stuck onto the, you know, the blade. If I take those and then kind of try to get rid of, that's a sharp blade. I'm gonna go get the, You know what? I'll sacrifice this pencil to get that out of there. There we go. Okay, so rethink. The problem was I had sharpened too many pencils and this thing is full. I don't know if the camera can see it, but those shavings are all the way to the top. I'm going to empty this and then try that blue one again. Now I did notice when I was emptying it, there were some shavings stuck all the way down at the bottom, and those were a little bit more difficult to get out. I did just have to bang it on the trash can a little bit, but this thing is solid metal, so I didn't really have a problem with banging it on the side of my trash can. All right, now that that's done, I'm gonna try this blue pencil again, this blue pencil that broke, and we'll see if it breaks again. Now, my hypothesis is that the reason it broke is because this was full. And if that's the case, then the sharpener can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 or 7 pencils before it needs to be emptied. So let's try this. Oh, I can already feel the difference. This is gonna work. This is gonna work. There it is. Oh my God. What's really incredible is that it's doing it with these Prismacolor pencils. You know, I fully expected these Dixon Ticonderogas are very robust, and they sharpen very easily in any pencil sharpener. These Prismacolors, a lot of artists hate them, even though they're great colored pencils, just because they're hard to sharpen without breaking. So if this pencil sharpener can sharpen these pencils without any, oh my God, yeah, without any problem at all. So the real answer is that blue pencil was feeling spongy in my hand as I was sharpening it. If it's feeling spongy, empty the pencil sharpener. And it still felt a little spongy, but just because it's a Prismacolor pencil, but it worked, even though it was a spongy pencil. Whew, wow. Get these last two. All right, guys, I'm gonna go buy one of these. They've sent me this one for free, but I'm gonna go support the company and buy one, and I'm gonna leave a link down in the description below, and you should go buy one too. This, I cannot imagine that this will ever need to be replaced. I'm sure the blade might need to be replaced at some point, but the canister itself and everything, like, this is real solid quality. And yeah, you'll need to empty it kind of frequently. It got through about 6 or 7 pencils before needing to be emptied. But if it can sharpen my Prismacolors without any problems, I guarantee you it can sharpen any other pencil in the world without any problems. So I'm sold. I'm gonna go buy another one. There's only one more thing I want to check with this to see before I spend my money on it, and that is, will it fit in my pencil case? So I have 2 favorite pencil cases. This pencil case came out of the Jazzy Art box, and I really like how small this one is, how compact this one is. You know, I can fit my pencils, a couple of pens, an eraser. I've even got a little tiny miniature handheld, there it is, miniature handheld pencil sharpener. This is just like a 50-cent garbage pencil sharpener that I've been using. Goodbye, I don't need you anymore. Will this, it's not, I can already tell, it's not gonna fit in the little loopy thing. But if I just put it there, in that spot, will this thing close? Not really, it won't close flat, it's bulging. But that's okay, because this pencil case is a little bit too small for my needs anyway. I typically like to have an assortment of, 5 or 6 different pencils and 10 or 12 different pens. So my other favorite pencil case is this one that I got from the Inktober box a couple years ago from Art Snacks. And it fits perfectly right down in here. Or I don't know if the camera can even see what I'm doing, but right in here, it's a little too large for that case. It easily fits down in the little clippy thing. But this little compartment right here is just the right size for 2 of these. I'm gonna go buy another one and put it in here. That way, if I'm out and about sharpening pencils and, you know, don't have a trash can nearby, I can sharpen a dozen pencils before I need to find a trash can. That means I'm switching back to this. I actually, the day that I stopped using this case and swapped out for the smaller case was the day that my old 2-point sharpener broke. The plastic on it broke. But this thing's never gonna break, so I'm switching back to my bigger case, and I'm gonna be using this pencil sharpener for the rest of my life. Get yours at the link down below. Get yours at the link down below. Buy 2 or 3 of them. This is amazing. You're going to love it. I promise.